Okay, good morning, everyone. It's Friday at City Hall, and again, as I do each week, at the end of each work week, bring to you some information about the week that we've just gone through, and some information that might help you in the days, the weekend and the days to come. I want to remind everyone that previously we have posted some information regarding relief that those who have unpaid water and/or sewer bills, water and sewer bills, may receive through the Low-Income Household Water Assistance Program. Applications are now being accepted. Information on this is posted at our website, niagarafallsusa.org. The maximum amount available is $5,000, $2,500 toward unpaid water charges, and $2,500 toward unpaid sewer charges. This information available at our website will give you all of the data that you need in order to make an application for these benefits. Eligibility for this program tracks the same type of eligibility for the heat assistance program. So if you are a recipient of heat assistance through the state, through the heat program, you will be eligible for benefits in this as well. You should actually look into it if you're having some difficulties with some water bills that are behind. So please make every effort to go to our website, niagarafallsusa.org. You'll see the information listed there. Follow those instructions. Get an application put in. There's money there to help you for those problems. Again, the city is hoping to open pools and splash pads this summer. For the past 2 summers, based on the pandemic, we weren't able to do so. We are intending to invest a little over $1 million in repairs and improvements to those facilities, but we can't open them unless we have sufficient lifeguards. We continue to accept applications for lifeguards. If you're interested in being a lifeguard, you have to be 16 years or older. We will actually help you become certified. Upon your application and the filing of a $50 certification fee for the training course, the city will provide training for you to obtain your certification. And once you're certified, if you sign on to be a lifeguard at one of the city facilities, we will refund the $50 back to you. We're hoping to have the pools and splash pads open from Thursday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., so there's various shifts. Please, if you're interested in becoming a lifeguard, I ask you to please get your application in as quickly as you possibly can. You'll find a link to the application at the city's website, niagarafallsusa.org. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage and click on Job Openings, which you'll see listed there on the left-hand side of that page. Inside the job listings, you'll find the application for lifeguards. If you can't or you otherwise are unable to locate it, please contact City Hall, contact the city clerk's office. They should be able to give you information on where to apply. All applications are made and available through the personnel office here at City Hall. Lifeguards in this program will be earning $15 per hour. It'll give you an opportunity to be in the sun, make a little bit of money for the summer. So if you're interested, please, or if you have somebody in your family who you think might be interested, please encourage them to make the application. Unless we get sufficient lifeguards, we will be without the opportunity, based on state safety standards, to open the pools. This is the time of year when road work begins, not only with regard to city crews, but with regard to the New York State Department of Transportation. And so if you're driving in the downtown area, specifically around Niagara Street, John B. Daly Boulevard, you're going to find an awful lot of traffic lane disruption. Some of that will come from the extensive work that's being planned by the state of New York on Niagara Street, but they are also working in the John B. Daly Boulevard area with regard to ADA compliant sidewalk ramps. So again, just bringing that to your attention as you travel down in that area. Use extra caution when driving, and please pay attention to your surroundings. You'll have workers down there. You may have temporary hazards based upon some lane restrictions, so just please be careful as you're driving down there. This past week, the school district, because of a variety of conflicts earlier in the year, celebrated the Martin Luther King Awards at Harry F. Abbott this past Monday. I was able to attend the ceremony. Several people were honored for their work in the community. The Creating Healthier Niagara Collaborative received the Spirit of Dr. King Award. A young man by the name of Andre Stokes was the Youth Civil Rights Award winner. Tiffany Knowles Ford, who had passed, received the Civil Rights Advocacy Award for all that she did in the short time that she was working with the district, as well as working with the district families. And then, of course, my friend and a friend to so many in the community, Reverend Fred Chambers, received the Civil Rights Award. Again, I congratulate all of them. They certainly, in the descriptions of their work and their reason for receiving these awards, each one of them and their contributions help make Niagara Falls a better place. Again, there's excitement at the aquarium. We were at a presentation earlier this week, a partnership with Bank on Buffalo to bring about a new exhibit. The new exhibit will be cuttlefish. I had no idea what cuttlefish were before I went to this presentation. They're amazing little creatures. They are not fully blossomed yet at the aquarium, but Bank on Buffalo's help will help bring this exciting exhibit to the community. Obviously, partnerships between corporations and nonprofits are what really help to make the community come together. Nonprofits, like so many other businesses, especially struggled during these past couple of years, and so these partnerships are always important for nonprofits in order to be able to have them succeed. Earlier this week, Council Chairman John Spanbauer announced that he would be retiring, resigning from the City Council. He indicated his resignation was as a consequence of some health concerns. I've known John for many, many, many years. He and I, in fact, grew up together as young kids in the Center City area. He is a genuine, an honest and caring individual. He really, in the short time that he served on the council, certainly in my experience with him, poured everything into his effort to work on behalf of the residents of this city. I know that even though John's resigning from the council, he'll continue to be engaged in the business of the city of Niagara Falls, like most of us, like all of us. It's his home. He's committed to trying to make it a better place. And so while we wish him farewell from the city council, we also wish him good luck in all of his future endeavors. As I've indicated, his civility at government meetings and government proceedings will be certainly missed, especially in these particular times. So again, good luck to my friend John Spanbauer. I know that he will continue to do good things for the city of Niagara Falls. We are trying to make our way into spring. I can tell you that it is projected to become a much nicer week in the week to come. Temperatures will start creeping into the 60s, and I'm going to whisper maybe even the 70s at some point during the week. This weekend will continue to be a little bit chilly, so if you're going to get out and about, please make sure that you're careful. Again, as I indicate each time, our best defense against the spread of the virus is to be vaccinated. If you are vaccinated, please make sure that you get whatever boosters you should be eligible for. If you know friends or family that aren't vaccinated, please convince them. The vaccinations are free and they're available to everyone. So if you haven't been vaccinated, or if you know someone who hasn't, certainly try to convince them to do it. We've had the opening of the border now, so we're going to see a lot more people circulating around. I think what's important is that all of us take the public health steps necessary to protect ourselves and protect our families. So if you haven't been vaccinated, please make sure that you get vaccinated and try to convince those who you know to do the same. I'll be traveling today to Toronto to speak to a potential development company that's interested or exploring the possibility of relocating to our city. Perhaps I'll have something to share with you next week on my experience going across the newly opened border. But in any event, it's an exciting time. We have construction happening in downtown, potential increased development with this meeting as well as with some other potential opportunities that are sort of coming through our economic development department now. So things are looking positive for our city, and I know that as we start moving into the warmer weather, you'll start seeing our crews out there as well doing so much more to help improve the roads and sidewalks and all the other areas within the city. So, again, as I do each week, I ask you to please make sure that you yourself are careful and mindful. Please drive carefully on the streets. Understand that we will now have bicyclists and scooters, and young people will be walking about, children. So please be careful as you're driving along the streets. Obey traffic signs and signals, and make sure you also obey speed limits. The safer our city is a tribute to the safer you and I are. So let's do our part to make sure that our community stays safe. As I do each week, I ask you to please make sure that you continue to be mindful of the public health requirements, and I look forward to talking to you again next week.